Well, the royal council surrounding Elizabeth I had been in a state of agitation for several years over the succession. None of Henry VIII's three children had children of their own, so there were no issue when Elizabeth was near the end of her life. And the royal council was trying to get her to agree to the succession. Well, what was it that she was objecting to? It was that brat of Mary Stuart. Well, you see, the royal council wanted a Tudor monarch to succeed Elizabeth. And where were they going to find one? Well, they jumped back a generation to the generation of Henry VIII. Now, he had a brother and two sisters. His brother died before him, so he was out of the picture. Henry succeeded, and we know what happened to him. His sister Mary disappeared across the continent, but the oldest sister, and the oldest of the four, Margaret, was married by their father to King James IV of Scotland. Well, they produced a son who became James V of Scotland. James V married Mary of Guise, a French princess, and they produced their daughter Mary. She subsequently married the French king, was widowed, returned to Scotland as reigning monarch. You know her as Mary Stuart, Queen of Scots. She married her distant cousin Henry Darnley, Henry Stuart, known as Lord Darnley. And they produced a son who was now, at the time of our story, in 1600 and some, the reigning king in Scotland, James VI. And it was on him that Elizabeth's council had settled. And it was him she couldn't abide, that damned Mary Stuart. What a pain in the ass she had been to Elizabeth for 30 years.